Want to give y'all a quick look. These peppers, ain't they pretty? They don't look nothing like they did yesterday because the leaves have all been gone. They've all been eaten. And looky there. There's the culprit. Hey, hi, how's it going? So, can't find my basket, but before it gets super hot, I'm gonna get in here and try to pick some of these tomatoes and things and look for some more of these dadgum grub or tomato worms. That's the word I'm looking for. We're gonna go ahead and pull that one. It's got a bad spot on it, but you know, we've all got a bad spot on us. That's all that's left of that tomato worm. Chickens got him. But he sure did work that dadgum plant over, didn't he? Man. And that tomato there's not quite ripe. Not quite ripe. Get in here. I think there's at least one, two more. Sorry, trying to shut this gate. I get all these little four-legged helpers try to come in and help me. I'm okay. Unless they can carry some vegetables, I don't necessarily need them. Now you folks help me out. If y'all happen to see, you know, any tomato worms while we're out here, you let me know. Looky there. I was sitting there looking at that branch thinking, wow, something's been on there. And looky there. Come here, you peckerwood. Oh, there's another one, looky there. I was fixing to just tell you folks that if you've got one, especially that big, more than likely, you've got a bunch. I ought to throw them out to the chickens, but I don't see any right here real close to me, and I don't want them crawling back in here. The black light technique works, and that's probably what I should be doing. But the problem is I can't find my black light. So I don't know where it's at. So we're either going to have to get a new black light, or I'm going to have to start, you know, squashy. And that goes to show you, by the way, that tomato worms will also be on peppers. They don't care. Hot, cold, they don't care. They like peppers just as well as they like tomatoes. I'm pretty sure, let's see. Dark star, so that tells me that it's probably a chocolate tomato, so it's not going to turn real red. So we kind of have to go by feel on that. That actually feels like it might need, ooh, that one on the bottom though was pretty soft. It'll sit in the wind a day or so, it'll be right. Usually, you can just touch them and they'll fall off in your hand if they're ready. So I can give them a little bit of a wiggle and a squeeze, and if they don't fall, you leave them a day. You know, just a wiggle and a squeeze. Like I said, that way, if they fall off in your hand, well, then you know they're ready. And if they don't fall off in your hand, you're all right. Let it go a day or two. And I think that's all the tomatoes, unless there's some over there on the chocolate sprinkles. I see one laying on the ground back there. I don't know if it's fell off. Man, I don't know if I can get back there to it. We're gonna have to try. We're gonna have to try. I'll be right back. I was right. It just fell off. I guess when I was touching those other ones, it just fell right off. I'm gonna tell you something, folks. It's, I don't know, 8 o'clock and it's already 95 with a heat index of like 105, I think. The humidity is crazy. I'm still looking. I know I'm probably not showing you a whole lot of anything, but I knew I had to get out here and see if I could get some, at least a couple, you know, a couple of these dadgum tomato worms. And I got, what, three this morning? I know there's more than 3 out here for sure. I know there's more than 3 out here. I can see signs of them. See how that limb there has been picked clean? I know there's one in there. I know there is. But I'm not seeing him. And really, I should have been out here earlier, I guess. I should have been out here a lot earlier because it's getting too hot to pick them. Not the tomatoes, it's getting too hot to pick the dadgum worms. They say they make good catfish, but like you there's another one. Did y'all see him before I did? Right there. See that sucker? Let me set these tomatoes down. Now I've lost, there he is. They're easy to lose. Look how big this joker is. Hey kitty cat, what do you think about that worm? Huh? What do you think about that worm? Woo! Folks, I'm hot. Been worm hunting. I got my tomatoes. 2 of them anyway. And hey, look what I found. The basket. Imagine that. Also, 2 days ago, something like that, I picked that big one. It was right here. Now we're gonna pick this one because heck, it's the same size as that other one was. And you know, hopefully that'll get some of these other ones to getting with it. I don't know. I can say this. If it don't cool off a little bit, there ain't nothing gonna grow. It's about to get too hot to grow. Yeah, things are about to get too hot. I mean, they'll still grow, but you know, if it gets well, quality production there. If it gets too hot, things slow down. That's what I'm trying to say. I was trying to figure out a way to, hold it, keep it from falling, and cut it. I ain't got enough hands to get that all on film. But anyway, there we go. What do you think about that? That's a squashes. Sasquatch. That's Sasquatch. It's a Sasquatch. That is a Zucchino. Sasquatch Zucchino. That's what that is. Anyway, as I was saying, when it does get so hot, their plants are just like everybody else. They slow down. And today, they may be going to a complete stop. Yeah, they may be going to a complete stop today because it is hot already. Not enjoyable. It is the holiday weekend though. Hopefully all you guys and gals are being safe. Probably having fun on the river somewhere or on a lake. Enjoying yourself. I hope you are. Hope you're having a good time. I need to go over here. I need to check these sprinkles. Oh yeah, see, I just barely touched that one. Oh, barely touched. Oh, dadgum. Now I have to find the one to drop. We got sprinkles. I really want to get in there and just tear this place apart looking for tomato worms. But the problem is the heat. It is too hot to be out here right now. Probably ain't gonna get no better as the day goes on. And even this evening, it's still gonna be hot. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. That's toothache plant and some Jimmy Nardellos over there. Last night the chickens did not want to go up in the chicken house. My fingers are sweating, so when I try to swipe, it's not wanting to swipe. Anyway, so I had to come out here with the hose and shoot some cold water on the roof and on the wall. I guess they finally approved because they started going in then. I don't know. Maybe they thought I was going to flood them out. That's probably what it was, you know. They probably just thought this guy's fixing to flood us out. We better get in there. Quality. Watch where you're going. Quality production. I'm leaving that in, by the way. I know, I'm just rambling on, but I'm looking for dadgum tomato worms. I know there was, 4 there that I pulled off. I know good and well that if I've got 4 that big, there's a bunch more that aren't that big. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a bunch more that's not that big. mercy sakes. All right, well, yeah, get on it. You bet, get on it, run with it. Well, folks, before it gets super duper hot, I need to turn this sprinkler on. I've watered a lot of stuff, but we need to water the main garden. We'll let that run a little bit. Folks, we're gonna go into the shower, which actually feels pretty good, but it's getting the camera wet, of course. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna take our bounty in the house. I'd say I'm gonna let it cool off and then come back out here and try to catch some more of these dead-gum tomato worms, but I know I'm not gonna. I know I'm not gonna, because it's gonna be too hot. Ollie, he comes to the door now and just sits there. He don't want to do nothing. So we're gonna go. We'll catch you guys a little bit later. Bye-bye. So, it's too hot outside. We need to get a few things done. Like, we need to cut these up. However, I can't find my quart or my gallon plastic bags to put it in when I get it cut up. So I'm probably just going to cut it up and wash it, and then I need to either run to the store, literally run to the store, or I don't know, put a whole bunch in a bunch of little sandwich bags. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to cut these up because I don't know if we've done a video on that to show you kind of what they look like. This is the Zucchino. And you don't have to have a big knife like this. I don't know, I kind of like using the bigger knife. And now I realize that I've got my hand turned towards the camera and you can't see it. But if you'll look, I don't know if I've got it in the camera or not, but there's no seeds. All the seeds that are in this squash are in the bottom. So as we go down the squash, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I'm cutting these up just for, probably frying, to be honest with you. We like to fry our squash. That's the only thing about using a big knife, is it tends to stick to the knife. Oh. I'm also trying to keep my hands out of the way so you can get it in the camera. But as you can see, I'm over halfway down the squash and still no seeds. I mean, not that I mind seeds by no means, but just the way the fruit grows. And it will taste just like yellow crooked neck or yellow straight neck squash when you fry it. As I'm sure you've heard me say 1,000 times, the biggest difference is the hardiness. One of these, well, you will see how much squash I get out of this one, but it also is very tolerant to squash bugs. I'm not saying squash bugs won't get on the plant, they will, but the difference is it won't necessarily kill the plant because the plant actually, if it was growing on the ground, puts roots into the ground and makes a different plant. So basically the squash bug might kill one root, but it won't kill the next root. You know what I mean? It's not a single root vegetable. Pretty sure that's how it works. Master gardener knows more about it than I do. I'm just a pretend gardener. I enjoy the fruits of her labor, basically. Now, as you can see, as we're getting down into this, we're starting to see seeds. We're starting to see the seeds come in. And I'm probably, yeah, for supper tonight, I'm probably going to fry some of this up. I may try to video some of that. And there you go. One Zucchino. As you can see, this one has seeds in the bottom. No seeds in the top. That's pretty cool. And then we'll take this and make a big old mess. Always quality production here, folks. Always. Now, we really don't use a whole lot of pesticides, but it's still smart to wash your vegetables when you bring them in. And there you have it. That's a mess. A lot more than is going to go into that sandwich bag. That's for sure. By the way, if you do hear something in the background, it's probably the dryer running. Too hot to film outside. Feels good inside, but there are noises inside. You can turn the TVs off and things like that, but I gotta have some clean clothes, you know what I mean? I have no idea if any of this is even in focus on the camera. I'm also hoping that I can just find some quart or gallon Ziploc bags to put this stuff in without having to go to the store. I may have to see if the neighbors got anything. Whew. There you go, same as the other. You got seeds in this one. No seeds in that one. And that was just 2 squashes. Is that plural? Squashes? Or I think it's probably just squash, right? And there is, you know, a mess here out of just 2 squash. I know what you're thinking. Why did you cut up one of them and then wash them and then cut up another one? I don't know. I wasn't planning on cutting the second one up on camera, if you want to know the truth. But I'm already all hooked up here. Might as well go ahead and do it while I've dirtied up everything. Folks, I'm gonna try to find some bags. We'll add to this one later. Bye-bye. Hey everybody. Hey, pay no attention to my mess, but I gotta show y'all this. So this will be the Zucchino and the, I'm not sure, but it's a chocolate tomato that we picked out of the garden this morning. And yeah, so this will be the first time I'm eating out of our garden. Anything good anyway, what I call good. I mean, I've had peppers of course, but we got the tomato, we got fried Zucchino on BLTs. That's what I'm talking about. Tastes so good, it's your tongue just gonna slap your brain out your head.